All right, YouTube, and this is 2 Cent back with my 2 cents on Octopath Traveler, and I woke up with a voice today. The last couple days, my voice has been really strained, been coughing a lot, but I'm on the mend. Just about, I think, one more day of rest, and this will be gone for good. But I felt like doing a video for you guys today. So we have the new, sort of update that we've got this week, and I just kind of wanted to go over a couple of things that I think everybody needs to be kind of looking at and doing with the new area that's opened up, with the new story that's opened up. So let's get into the video. Alright, so first thing I want to go over is you've noticed that we've got our new little NPCs here that are going to have our new battle-tested kind of weapons, the last 4 that we were looking for, which would be dagger, staff, fan, and sword. So what you're going to want to do is, if you have not completed all of your regular hunts, so if you go over to your hunts here, and you're looking at just your main tab, if you don't have all of these completed down here, at the bottom, it's not going to give you access to the expert hunts. So priority 1 is start doing those, get all of those completed. This was something that I had already had done, so I was already prepared for that. But I did not save back enough extra hunts, so I am still working on completing them. So I've opened up the dagger and the sword. Those are the 2 I wanted to get started on first. So I've got those opened up and been able to clear those. So basically, you'll need to do the quest chains that unlock the expert hunts in those areas. To get access to those quest chains, you need to have completed the regular hunts for those areas. And then after you complete the expert hunt for that area, the NPCs that have the battle tested weapons will unlock for you to be able to have a combat with them to obtain their weapons. So if you need to do that, you can get that out of the way there. So basically, you definitely want to be farming these battle-tested weapons, and I would say, everybody can kind of go at their own pace, but whatever weapons you're working on, at least make sure you do that one every day. That way you can get it completed. Like I have a couple sword users, so I've just been kind of working on doing that one every day now, just so I can get my sword users taken care of. So obviously, beating all of them once for the first time gives a lot of influence points and a decent amount of rubies, so that's always good to do as well. So the 4 that are opened up, like I said, is dagger, and that's going to be in the lower crag spear area. So if we're looking over at our map here, we're going to look over at crag spear, and basically you'll travel over to here, and I don't want to take a whole lot of time, but I will kind of go and just kind of show you at least this kind of first one here, because it is a little bit more off the beaten path. It's going to be in the second area over here. And while we're going through that, I'll tell you about the other ones. For the staff, it's in Clearbook in that cemetery area. And here's going to be some spoilers for that. It's going to be weak to Tome and Wind. For the fan, it's going to be in Sunshade. And it's basically going to be a weak to Axe and Ice. And then the sword one, it's going to be in Upper Shepherd's Rock, right where I was showing you guys earlier there. And it is weak to Spear and Ice. And so back here for our dagger, here's going to be the NPC. As you can see, I've already defeated them for today. And, excuse me, they are weak to Lightning and Sword. So hopefully that kind of gives you a little bit of a rundown of how to get these unlocked. I've seen some questions about that. Now, on to the next thing. We have our new story mode, which, since I haven't been able to get much else done, I have managed to do that. And so you'll come in here and you'll pick up the story just like normal, as long as you've been caught up with all the story modes from before. So if you haven't, keep working on that. So this part will kind of not apply to you if you're still working your way through the main story, Master of All, and all that. However, we're going to get access to some new weapons and new armor, and so this is going to be where you're going to want to farm for the foreseeable future until they give us some more stuff. So we're going to be able to get all the way up to Sacred 4 on these weapons. So basically, you want your battle-tested weapon. That way you can upgrade it into a Sacred 4 weapon. So coming in here, you'll want to just run around down here just to be able to get the mobs that are in here. When they spawn, you kill them. That'll let you get the mats that you need for the armor and for the base weapons. So once you do that, Then you'll need to look at the elites down here and keep farming the elites. Some of them are on a 10 hour, some of them are on a 20 hour. I'm going to be real honest, I'm kind of lazy. I only come down here and I kill them once a day. It's okay, it takes you about 2 days at that rate to be able to get one sacred weapon all the way up into a sacred 4, as long as you have that BT weapon to go with it. I figured I'm already farming the BT weapons and I can only farm them really once a day. So I'm not going to go too crazy. So one of the things that I am working on, though, probably going to finish out probably today or tomorrow, is getting all of my travelers equipped with these new sacred level of armor. So you can see you got the magic wolf hood, or you have the sacred cap. Those are going to be, transitioning out of all my tyrant armor into this sacred armor. So basically, it's the same as what you would normally do, and then you would just go to the guy here in the castle town. Whoa, I am all over the place here. So the cathedral area here should have what we need, and I want to show you guys this real quick just to make sure that I haven't gone too crazy for you. So you can't go back to the regular town to that place to upgrade to this. You'll need to go to the special guy over here. So as you can see, we can just walk all the way down to here. And a lot of these NPCs, their path actions will give you access to some of the sacred armor and weapons. So of course, talk to all of them. Here's the shop here. And then of course, you're going to have access to the sacred weapons, sacred spears, all that all the way down. So you want to get all of those for your individual guys. And then here's the armor. You'll get access to the armor stuff and get that on all your peeps. And then, of course, you can come in here and upgrade. And the reason that doesn't show, there we go. I finally have a sacred bow there. So that you'll want to upgrade that all the way to sacred 4, utilizing your battle test weapon. So hopefully you guys didn't go and do anything too crazy with your battle test weapons that you already had. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm still getting over this. And we have our scarecrow here, which I actually made a Tyrannical 4 bow before I realized that this was an option here. So I'm going to have to farm and get another bow there, which I was already in the works for anyhow. So it won't be a total waste, but I do think we can min-max that a little bit better by having that there. So I hope this was helpful to anybody out there who's kind of wondering, okay, what is the kind of progression? What is the end game that we're doing at this point? And this is very much it, just going over to this cathedral now, clearing it out on a daily basis, getting completely kitted out with all of that kind of armor, working your way through the battle-tested weapon individuals to get, able to get to the level 4 of the weapons, and then of course taking on the arena or anything else. So just as a quick look for anybody here, I have just been utilizing all the Bravely default characters all on my team. Having Agnes and Theo on my team is a bit overkill from what I'm finding, and it's pretty much it's okay for me because I actually didn't bring her regen on this kit. I just brought her cure, that way if I need a in middle of the fight heal I can, and then I'm using her to protect the crew, and then I have the raise going on, so, and then a staff damage. So anyway, I just kind of want to show you guys that what's everything with this new update. My voice is starting to fail me, so that's been my 2 cents.